Here's your coffee, Gonzalo. Here. You must be tired on your trip to Baguio.
Not at all, Nita.
2 whole weeks? It was too long enough for me. I was so lonely.
Were you?
Of course, Gonzalo, I forgot to tell you something. I dismissed the maid this morning. I couldn't stand her insolent ways.
Her incident? I never noticed she was quite efficient. It seems to me and we had her good many years.
No, Gonzalo, remember, we got her when we were married. And we have been married just only 7 months. Do you know the pairs of canned goods have gone up? And it took me a long time before I could find the right pair of shoes to go with this dress. Luckily, I found what I wanted at Rustan's. By the way, Mencho came this afternoon and he brought me the towels. You aren't listening, Gonzalo.
Who did you say came?
Menchu, I had her initials, the new towels. They turned out to be the perfectly charming. Your initials are in blue.
You said somebody came this afternoon.
Yes. Menchu, the woman who does the embroidery.
Ah, sorry, Nita. Who else?
No one else, Gonzalo. Like it?
Excuse me.
I'm glad it's to your taste. I'm really trying it for the big day tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
You haven't forgotten, Gonzalo.
Nita,
Yes?
how come?
What do you mean?
What are you all dressed up for? Frankly, it escapes my memory.
Our wedding sort of anniversary.
Our first wedding anniversary?
No, Gonzalo. We've been married only 7 months. We decided during our honeymoon, remember, to celebrate our anniversary every month of our marriage.
Ah, this is a beautiful forgetful memory of mine.
Yes, I know it has been getting worse lately. 2 weeks ago before you went up to Baguio, we decided to go out and celebrate at the Jai Alay. That's where we met for the first time a year ago.
Or, I like it, definitely.
Well, I am flattered. Husbands are so hard to please these days.
Where did we celebrate last month?
We went to Hilton.
And the last month before that?
May I refresh your failing memory? The month before last, we had supper at Bon Vivant, and the previous month, we went to La Parilla, and afterwards to Manila Hotel for dancing.
The first month.
We went to the Pansiteria on Carvajal Street.
Could we go tomorrow to another pansiteria and just have shopao with our scaldo?
Oh no, Gonzalo! I want to show off my beautiful dress.
As you wish, Nita. Know something?
What?
You look beautiful as young as the night we met.
But Gonzalo, do you expect me to turn into an old hag so soon?
I must buy you a present then. What would you like?
How much can you afford?
The sky's the limit.
Is business that good?
I closed a big deal in Baguio.
I saw a diamond bracelet on Estrella del Sur that simply took my breath away.
How much?
A bargain practically.
How much for a bargain?
10,000. That's too much, I know. I was only kidding, but you say sky's the limit, so...
You heard it right, Nita. Buy it.
Oh, Gonzalo, thanks. I'm a lucky woman to have such a wonderful husband.
Nita, did the man came this afternoon?
A month? Why? Nothing.
I mean, I sent a man to fix the TV set.
aside from mentry. But there's nothing wrong about our TV. I was watching my favorite program half an hour ago.
I'm sorry. An agent selling a new TV set this morning. And I thought had bought it. Oh, what I am saying. This is splendid memory of mine, Nita.
And you, at the decrepit age of 27?
The coffee is still warm.
It is. What's that, Gonzalo?
Cyanide.
Cyanide?
Potassium cyanide.
Is it dangerous?
It should be. People are known to commit murder or suicide.
Is it fatal?
Those are the rumors.
Why do you carry it around you?
Well, it's in kind of a joke. An average person would include in, but Nita, don't bother him a little held about. It's cyanide to solve dangerous drugstore. Would you order closing the dangerous drugstore because of it? Would you?
Why in heaven's name do you have that poison in you?
It's just an ordinary poison. It's an unusual one. I use it in business. Cyanide is necessary ingredients to planting process. We could do it without it.
I understand now, Gonzalo, but you should throw it away. Gonzalo!
We will stop worrying. You can throw it later.
But the cup!
You can throw the cup with cyanide together.
But the cup is from my favorite coffee set. Adrian gave it to us.
He did?
It was his wedding present. My God, Gonzalo, your memory!
I can always buy you another.
No, it isn't, Gonzalo. The sentimental value.
People too much will attach important sentimental value. Himself or nothing and nobody.
How can you say that, Gonzalo? Attach oneself to nothing and to nobody? Don't I mean anything to you? And your best friend, Adrian. You've always been so attached to him.
Sorry, Nita. Business worries all things sort of things. You know how deeply attached I am to you.
And to Adrian,
And to Adrian,
the doctor told you time and time again to take good care of your hyperthyroid. You also refused to take Lugol. He also told you to avoid emotional strain.
I know, Nita. All this irritability and my high, strong condition.
You should have taken good care of yourself in Baguio instead of rushing about your business.
I did try to rest up there, but sometimes unexpected came up. I got through my business sooner than expected.
Something unexpected? Something serious?
No, nothing important really. By the way, has Adrian been around?
Not since you left 2 weeks ago.
Does he know I am back?
How would he? You arrived only a few hours ago.
Nita, please bring me some whiskey, please. You know what? Your cousin Chita once said at the party. She said that Filipino who had been their homes are cheap imitators of Hollywood. And the American ways, I guess, what else she said? What?
She said drinking in one's home is a sign of decadence. Can you imagine her insolence?
Perhaps. She's right, Nita. We're becoming decadents. Hello? Hello, Adrian? Well, talk about the devil. Nita and I were just talking about you. Oh, I arrived a few hours ago. Where are you now? In the drugstore? Across the street? Well, drop over. When? Right now? No. Nita and I are still awake. I'll give you exact 1 minute.
What did he want?
Nothing. He said that he was calling from a drugstore. How I did know she was back?
It was probably he heard about it.
Naturally.
I'll get the whiskey.
Adrian is here.
When did you get back?
Didn't you know I was back?
Yes, I miss you, Gonzalo. Hello, Nita. Stepping out?
Oh, this? No, just trying it on.
Whiskey, Adrian.
You know, I'll never touch it.
How about some coffee?
I don't mind.
Where have you been hiding yourself?
I've been busy lately.
You and your restless nature? You had passed on the bar exam. Why you settled once and for all?
I will, Gonzalo. I will.
What did you call me for just now, Adrian?
My cigarette case, the plotting, finished.
It was ready before I left Baguio. I have here with me. You hardly recognize it, looks like new.
This was present from you. Our college graduation, remember?
Yes, I remember. Sales lady told me it was gold, but it turns to gold plated.
You're looking fine, Gonzalo.
Frankly, I lost a few pounds. By the way, Adrian, were you here this afternoon?
Yes, Gonzalo.
At what time?
I came about 2, but the maid told me Nita was asleep. So I left. I thought perhaps you had already arrived from Baguio. Didn't the maid tell you?
Oh yes, she told me.
Ouch, boiling.
Yes, Gonzalo likes it that way.
I'll wait till it cool off a little.
As you wish.
You know what your friend Gonzalo told you a while ago?
Not unless you tell me.
He said a quote, one should attach himself to nobody and to anything.
Did you really, Gonzalo?
I don't remember.
Imagine Gonzalo talking like that when he talked so much about you. Before we got married, in fact, once or twice we had quarreled because he insisted on repeating Adrian said that, Adrian said this, and Adrian and I did this. How old are you when you were become friends?
I was about 10 then.
Adrian and I went to grade school together.
You managed to become classmates all this time?
We managed.
But aren't you older?
By third years, one seventh grade teacher instead putting separate sections.
The teacher thought I was smarter and should be in section A.
But Adrian went to his principal open and pleaded.
I won. We both stayed in the same section.
Section A?
No, section C.
Adrian looked boyish then. He was considered the best looking school that I used to tease him by calling him babyface.
He still retains much of that baby look expression, doesn't he?
Adrian had characteristic then.
Yeah, what was that?
Mind you, I am saying still have it. Besides, it was anything usual.
A characteristic?
Adrian was seldom satisfied with what he had once in high school.
I see your memory is still good, Gonzalo.
Yes, strange oftentimes memory vividly relieves incident hidden in our past.
Go ahead, you were saying.
Well, my mother gave me on my birthday a line suit Adrian liked so much. He instead borrowing every Sunday. He had other suit. And he fell in love with this particular one.
What happened?
Finally, I gave it to him.
I don't recall that incident.
And on another Nita suit, guess what I found this afternoon? She looking over some papers, some pictures of our wedding. Not becoming sentimental at so early our marriage, right, Nita?
I know, but Adrian was the best man. And he looked so funny on one of the pictures. He was staring at me while Gonzalo, you were looking at somewhere else.
Let me see it. I haven't seen any of the wedding pictures.
I'll get them.
Gonzalo, I'm glad you're back.
What's wrong?
I'm in trouble again.
Financial? How much for this time?
Quiet, some.
1,000?
2.5.
Over?
Rice and chili.
You haven't changed, Adrian. No woman problem.
Thanks. You know, I've never had much use of human.
It's about time to started looking for someone to settle down with.
I'll find the right girl. You know what my idea of the right girl?
I still remember. She must be serious, intelligent. She must be a virgin.
Can you find a woman like that nowadays?
There are many, I admit. But if you look hard enough,
Here it is!
Gonzalo, look scared or something.
I was the last word in the ritual till death do us part. While still ringing in my ears, and the doctor told me it might leave me 70.
Look who's talking. I hope to live up to 80 myself.
You know, Adrian, I was always idealist. That's why he hasn't married yet. He's 24.
25?
I like the cold-blooded callousness with which men reveal their age.
I remember during our college days, Adrian fell in love once. He found out the girl he had regular boyfriend. He gave her up.
But if the girl was engaged,
She wasn't. And even she doesn't stop most of men from going after her.
men's tremendous concept, and you still have those ideas, Adrian?
Adrian will never change.
Don't rush him. He'll give up those ideals yet.
Why?
Well, people sometimes alter their ideas as they grow older, don't they?
You're right. People should hold on their original ideas. Too long. What a drink, Adrian.
But I don't drink.
Just try once, Adrian.
Alright.
Have you read this newspaper this afternoon?
I haven't had time.
There's interesting item on this front page
What about?
about murder last night.
I shuddered at the mere sound of the word murder.
You never could tell, Nita, someday you all might be a witness to one.
Oh, not me.
Suppose we're talking about the escolta and somebody stick a knife in to shoot somebody. Shall the doors of your eyes pretend we didn't see?
That would be different, but I know I'll be careful not to be around when a crime takes place.
What was last night's case?
You know Mr. and Miss Tito Winterbo?
The prominent attorney, isn't he?
Not the Viterbo married to Mila Revilla?
You know her?
Very well. Mila and I were classmates in the same school. Covenant, and at Annunciata.
A very religious woman. According to the paper, she never missed going to church. Every Friday afternoon. You know the Nazarene?
Yes, she was the most religious girl in our class.
The papers say she used to meet her lover in Quiapo Church.
Did anything happen to Mila?
It seems that Tito Viterbo's best friend was having an affair with Tito White.
I can't believe it to Mila.
Mr. Bravo killed his friend?
No, he killed his wife.
Poor Mila.
Unfortunate husband.
Unfortunate, my eye is super brother.
But why?
Gonzalo, how can he so be callous? After all, he had the right to kill her.
Because she is unfaithful. Decades ago, he might be just satisfied in enlightened age like ours. Killing a faithless wife or her lover is fiction too.
What an idea.
To kill a wife because she is unfaithful to her husband? I admit that she was lost in her loss of something or somebody. You think it must probably true our carelessness? Or the sense of possession is strong in every love?
Granted, in another generation, when the material things were few and expensive, one of could understand their fierce desire to possess and hold to something.
Gonzalo, you can confuse love with material.
I am not confusing them. True love or material things are not intangible spiritual, but capable of touching in the star-reaching infinite and embracing God.
Poetry, Gonzalo.
No, Nita, truth.
But not at all marriage born of love,
Of what then?
of passion. It's passion in your marriage to lose object of your passion need. That should be necessary in tragic.
What would you have Mr. Viterbo do then?
Forgive his wife,
But Mr. Viterbo wife was guilty of breaking.
the fourth commandment.
The sixth, Gonzalo.
Right, the adultery not committed. But now it's 9, the salt shall be converted in neighbor's wife.
Splendid, your memory is improving.
There one word that has disappeared from the vocabulary of moderns.
What word?
The word adultery. The modern can start revolving instead of such ugly, repulsive old-fashioned word that with subtitle in so is having an affair or having in love with somebody else. And similar charming harmless praise word adultery exists anymore.
Your narrow views surprise me, Gonzalo.
Diversity aside, if had many ways I'd have named from Mr. Viterbo wife and her lover.
Levity aside, if had my way, I had Mr. Viterbo wife and her lover.
And that it is?
I'd call them a couple of rats.
That's interesting, Adrian. We heavenly name.
Adultery is punishable by law, don't you know?
If maybe permitted stretch, I'd rather prefer 3 of them rats.
Why include the poor husband?
Breaking the 5th command, that shall not kill. Another, Adrian.
If you don't mind, I like some coffee.
Oh, I forgot to bring new cups.
Don't bother.
Here's one. But you used this cup before.
I don't mind.
Gonzalo, that cup,
I don't believe in germs, Nita.
it isn't that.
Adrian is right. Nita 1 cup is good.
Is she ill?
If you're expecting baby.
No!
Well, congratulations.
It's early to tell. Shall be right woman insist, including themselves, that they be equal of men. When they are pregnant, they wake up from their trance. How stupid of me. Go inside and wipe it.
I'll get you towel.
Adrian knows how's away this wrong. He's a one of family. There's a clean towel in the bathroom.
What are you trying to do?
What are you talking about?
The cup, Gonzalo, the cup.
Shut up, you bitch.
Don't do it. Don't.
So no one came this afternoon? Adrian admitted he did.
No!
But he made one slight mistake. He said he told me the maid he had come, but he doesn't know dismissed her this afternoon.
No!
That's why you dismissed Cora. She knew afraid was going to talk. Adrian was coming to here every afternoon for the last 2 weeks. I had my suspicious. That's why I went up to Baguio. I could have come back today too, but I wanted to give Adrian satisfaction last romantic. Evil flame.
Gonzalo! Gonzalo!
Both of you are pretending deceiving, lying behind my back.
True, true. And I am so ashamed.
Ashamed? You know the meaning of the word?
I don't know why I did it. I don't know.
Now, you know and it's too late.
What are you going to do?
Destroy him.
Adrian?
You're quite psychic, beloved.
Let Adrian go.
Because of love for him, is deeper him, I must destroy.
But not this way. Not this Klaus way. Give me an even chance.
For a rat like him,
If you must destroy, destroy me then. Spare Adrian.
he means too much to you, my dear.
No, not now, not anymore. But there must be some pity of you.
There is a tiny bit, by any pity, isn't Adrian? I'm receiving it for you.
Destroy me then. I'm just as guilty.
No, Nita, I can't destroy you. I let you live, but I let you breathe. Eat and sleep every second in your cursed life with this ugly, with word adultery in your heart.
I'd rather die. I'd rather be destroyed.
You must live. My dearest Nita, dying is so easy. Why die? There's so much ahead of you.
There's nothing ahead or me now.
Your feelings are matter in first. So, you are going to witness a crime. You're going to see your beloved and my beloved friend Adrian die. The death of a rat.
I won't stand it. I won't.
You're going to stay here. Not utter single word make the last gesture. Even through Aryan ever intelligent woman, think you understand my word. Come, my dear. Allow me to take you to this chair. You need a rest. Everything alright, Adrian?
It was nothing. I won't show.
Take your coffee.
Sorry, I must be getting alone.
Take your coffee first.
Alright, she feeling worse?
Nothing serious.
I think she should go and rest, don't you think?
She will presently.
This coffee still hot?
Still warm?
Just fine.
Oh, Adrian, I'm sure it's cold now.
Don't bother, Nita.
Stop being fussy.
Are you sure, Adrian?
Sure.
Poor Nita, sometimes Adrian thinks you better off as a bachelor.
Well, a while ago you were advising me to get married.
You should, Adrian. You should.
I'm not prepared to settle down yet.
Are you afraid to die a bachelor?
I expect to live little longer, Gonzalo.
A little longer is right.
My head,
What's wrong?
don't you know my head ever felt like this?
Sit down, sit down. You feel better?
My throat, my throat can't breathe.
An aspirin will do good.
The coffee could it be?
No, I don't think so. Probably the effect of whiskey, Adrian.
The first time you know.
By the way, will 2,000 half be enough? Or it could be lend you more?
Thanks, Gonzalo. You'll always be wonderful friend.
From friendship into the grave.
And beyond it.
Yes, even beyond it.
I sometimes wonder what I would do or where I would be without you, Gonzalo.
Oh, shut up, babyface.
You haven't called me babyface since our high school.
Just tired. The light must be bothering you. Just rest, Adrian.
No, I must tell you something, Gonzalo. Not now, not tomorrow. Now,
Very important, Gonzalo.
I attach myself to nothing and to somebody.
Adrian! Adrian! Adrian!
Hello, Police Department. If you care to come, 60 Barnabas Street, Forbes Park, you'll find 3 rats. Yes, yes. That's what I just said. 3 rats.